From NBC News, this is Today.
The race to make our roads safer by preventing drunk drivers.
An inside look at groundbreaking technology that could soon find its way into most cars. Coming up.
In depth today, this morning, a new solution potentially in the fight against drunk driving.
Yeah, more than 10,000 Americans are killed in drunk driving crashes every year. Well, now the government and automakers are pouring millions into a coordinated effort to make smarter cars that stop drunk drivers right in their tracks.
Yeah, this is a fascinating story, and our friend from NBC News Now anchor Aaron Gilchrist has the story. Aaron, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. You know, there are several groups across the country working on tech to help save lives right now. We caught up with one team of researchers. They're almost done creating a sensor that would detect whether a potential drunk driver is too drunk to drive, and it would keep you from being able to move your car. On the nation's roadways, an alarming trend. New federal data shows more than 11,000 people died in alcohol-related crashes in 2020, a 14% increase from the year before. Now, to help prevent those accidents, there's a new focus on groundbreaking technology that could soon become a standard feature in your next car.
This is our opportunity today. It is what I call the seatbelt of our generation.
Engineers at KEA Technologies near Boston are developing an alcohol sensor to detect drunk drivers and disable their cars.
So this is a door sensor, and then the steering column sensor is right here. The sensor is down here, and it's taking the sample from this location all the way down, and we calculate the alcohol concentration.
Last fall, President Biden signed the bipartisan infrastructure bill, greenlighting a new law requiring car manufacturers to install anti-drunk driving tech in new cars by 2026. Rena Abbas Taylor of Michigan worked with her local congressmen and Mothers Against Drunk Driving to get the law passed.
I could not talk about it, and I did not know or care what came next. And it was this fight that gave us something to live for.
Taylor's younger sister, her brother-in-law, and their 3 children went to Florida on a family vacation in 2019. On their drive home through Kentucky, they were hit head-on by a wrong-way driver. The family died in a fiery wreck on Interstate 75. The man in the other car died too. His blood alcohol level was .306, nearly 4 times the legal limit.
A loss like this, it doesn't just impact you, it alters you. I mean, indefinitely.
Through their grief, Taylor and her husband have been vocal advocates for getting anti-drunk driving tech as soon as possible.
What I hear is how many lives are going to have to be lost before we can say, all right, let's put this technology in. So when I hear 3 years, I hear 30,000 lives, and that's not okay.
Back in the lab, Zauch's team is refining and running human subject trials and says it's on track to have sensors ready in 2 years.
The goal was to develop sensors that can be non-invasive, unobtrusive, passive.
If I get in and I am over that limit, will the car not start? Will it start but not move?
So our recommendation is start the car, don't move the car.
Some groups like the ACLU worry this type of technology could be a privacy disaster, but the industry says that should not be a concern.
There's nothing about what we are doing that would allow the technology to report you to a third party, to law enforcement that will track you.
The developers at KEA believe this tech could save thousands of lives each year, exactly what a loving big sister set out to do.
What do you think your sister would say to you today?
I would like to believe that Rima would say I expected nothing less from you.
Now, one of the big questions is cost, right? Is this tech going to make cars a lot more expensive? The Automotive Coalition president we spoke to says no. Once the tech is widely deployed, it will add maybe $200 to the cost of manufacturing a car. And as more and more cars get this tech, it would be less expensive. But the idea is that it would save lives.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how anyone could be against this. I mean,
Yeah.
we needed this kind of stuff last year,
Yeah,
yesterday.
indeed. Aaron, good to have you here on the Today Show.
Thanks for
Nice
having
to
me.
see you.
Appreciate it.